David. Okay, so David says, I'm just starting. I haven't forgot. I haven't the foggiest idea what to do. I didn't know this was the procedure. I'm on board. However, I'm totally lost. Might need training wheels for a minute. Where to start? Okay. Well, the first thing is don't feel bad about starting from the beginning. It's okay. We all start from the beginning. I started from the beginning. There was a time where I didn't know anything about any of this. And so a good place to start, David, might be if you go to firstshareofstock.com. That's firstshareofstock.com. I actually have a free training on how to buy your first share of stock. But then also, and it's free. Anybody that's listening, even if you're not in the Black Stock Market Program, you can get it for free. But the next step is if you go into the blackstockmarketprogram.com, there are a lot of basic videos there. And what I would encourage you to do is just go through the content. I mean, there's so much there. I mean, there's literally enough there to keep you busy for the rest of your life. And that's because I want to over deliver. I want to make sure we cover as many bases as possible. I've been having consistent financial conversations with Black people for many, many years, and I focus specifically on a Black perspective. So I'm not some white guy that's going to tell you a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense. I'm going to tell you things that actually relate to the specific economic conditions of the Black community. So just log in at the blackstockmarketprogram.com. And those of you who are not in there yet, the first month is free, so feel free to give it a try and just start watching videos. And over time, what's going to happen is it's going to start making more and more sense. And then also you'll find a basic investing strategy that'll get you moving forward. Another great resource that you can pick up that can kind of help you begin is I have something I put together called the $5 a day investing plan. And the $5 a day investing plan, I think, is a great way to kind of help you invest without overthinking the process. Because a lot of people will overthink it and they'll never do anything, which is the worst mistake you can ever make. It's like you're not sure how to take your medication, or whether you should put your pill in your mouth with the right hand or the left hand, so you don't take your medicine at all and then you die. Well, I don't want you to financially die. Most Black people, just so you know, the median Black person in America is going to economically die in the next 30 years. 2053 is the ticking time bomb where they said Black wealth for the median Black person in America is going to be zero. So what that means when they say it's going to be zero is they're saying that half of you will be on one side, half of you will be on the other. The question you must ask is, which half is my family going to be on? And I want you to answer that in the chat. Are you going to be on the negative side, or are you going to be on the positive side? So there literally is a dividing line appearing in the Black community. So if you go to the allblackagenda.com, again, resources on there are cheap or free. Almost everything there is free. The allblackagenda.com has a link to my $5 a day investing plan, which is a great way for you to get started investing and to invest very small amounts of money consistently and to build an extensive amount of wealth. So that might be a good place for you to begin. All right. So next question. Let me see here. Let me delete this question from this brother. These are all questions that were submitted in advance. So if you want me to answer your question specifically and directly, just sign up at the blackstockmarketprogram.com. And there's a section called Ask Dr. Voice, and you can submit questions. And I'm reading the questions that were submitted. There's so many in here. There's like 23 of your questions. So I'm literally going to go through all 23 as quick as I can and make sure I give you a thorough answer. The next question is from Lawrence Jenkins. Lawrence says, opinion on Jumia. Is it overpriced at this point? I was thinking about opening a position. Let me just say this. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but I will say I love Jumia. I love Jumia stock. I'm an investor. I'm long-term. I'm in it. I buy more and more. Somebody asked me this. So Dr. Boyce, what do you do when the stock market goes up? I said, I buy more stock. Well, Dr. Boyce, well, what do you do when the market goes down? I buy more stock. My actions don't really change that much based on temporary market conditions. I'm pretty consistent. My goal in life, and I tell my kids this, is that if you want to be successful, you got to be consistent. You got to be sturdy. You can't whiffle waffle based on which way the wind is blowing. So I don't do that stuff. I don't do that. I don't go with the wind. I move from within, right? That rhymed. That was kind of cool. I'm dropping bars today. So Jumia is a company that operates in Africa. They are German owned. They are considered to be, in the eyes of many, the Amazon of Africa, which is a scary thing given that they're owned by Germans. But I did buy stock in the company. I started buying the stock when it was like maybe 20. It's now about 65, which has made me and Alicia very happy. And also, I originally, my attention was thrust onto the stock because the premium on the stock options was pretty high. So I believe in Jumia. So I can't predict what's going to happen with Jumia stock. I'm not here to do that. I don't make predictions like that because no one really can. But if it goes down, then you and I will be going down together. So if you want to know more about what I was talking about, the stock options, the stockoptionsmasterclass.com is a place where you can go. I have a whole masterclass there, and feel free to go take a look if that's something that you're interested in. And as you know, I don't teach stuff like everybody else. I kind of, having a PhD gives you some superpowers that most people can't really match. So next.